that baby in a foul.
What's up, Piston fans? There's a little buzz going around right now about Rashard Lewis and Keith Bogans joining the coaching staff of the Pistons. They both were with the Pistons Summer League, and now there's some buzz going on. They were assistant coaches on the Summer League team, but now there's some buzz going around that they will be hired. Rashard actually is supposed to have been hired, and Keith Bogans is going over his contract to be hired now. So these two guys had decent careers. Rashard had the better career and a longer career in the NBA. Keith Bogans was a tough guy. You see videos of him getting into it, yapping against James Harden and Lance Stevenson, getting in people's chests, and he got that little grit in him. He's a tough guy from what appeared and from what I remember him when watching him play. Didn't tear it up stat-wise, but he was a tough guy to have out there with you in your team. And so him being an assistant coach, I think his emphasis was mostly on defense while he was playing in his career. But he was, a solid player. Nothing really spectacular, even defensively, really. And Rashard Lewis, he had the better career. Some of his stats when he was playing are as follows. He had a career three-point percentage of 38%. That's nice. And I think one time he even set the league record of shooting threes at 918 threes in a single season. That was more than anybody had done. So he broke that record. Played on a few teams, and he was a marksman from 3 points. As of later in his career, he was with the 2012-2014. He was with the Miami Heat, and was able to help them in defensively. He didn't score much, but defensively, in Game 3 of the 2014 Eastern Conference Finals against the Indiana Pacers, he was a lockdown defender. Although he didn't score that game. And then in Game 5 of that series, it said that he scored 18 points on 6 of 9 shooting from beyond the arc. So, and also in Game 6, when they got to the finals, he ended up being able to score 13 points and helping the Heat to advance to the NBA Finals, where they lost to the San Antonio Spurs in 5 games. Rashard did win an NBA championship with the Miami Heat in the finals against the San Antonio Spurs in 2013. So he does have a ring, and he was an all-star as well. But he had some solid games. His form was crazy, but he would knock down that three. That's what I remember about Rashard Lewis. He would knock down that three-pointer. So he had a decent career. He was the 32nd overall pick by the Seattle Supersonics back in 1998. And he had a decent career here in the NBA. Keith Bogans, he came out, he was a second-round pick, and he was picked 43rd overall in the 2003 finals. 2003 finals. He was picked. Keith Bogans was a second-round pick number 43 in the 2003 NBA draft. And like I said, he had a decent career. So you can find some highlights of Rashard Lewis on YouTube, of course. Keith Bogans doesn't have that many highlights, but that regardless of how they played, they still have a lot of good experience, NBA experience, to share with the young core and helping them get ready to win some NBA games. A guy it's been rumored that they may be replacing is Sammy Gelfand. He was an analytics guy with the Pistons and some other coaches' staffs, but he was known for his analytics mind and melding it with actionable data for the coaching staff. He was 35, formerly had worked with the Golden State Warriors with Willie Green, and Willie Green's now the coach over with the Pelicans, so he wants to no doubt add him back over there. So that's what's going on. So if they let him go, no doubt he'll be picked up quickly by Willie Green if they let Gelfand go. So it's not known whether or not Rashard Lewis and Keith Bogans will be replacing him, or they'll just be joining the staff. That's not known yet, but it's just here's a few details to give you on what's going on with the Pistons and Piston news right now. So with that being said, everybody, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for the support so far. Really appreciate it. I think right now we're about at 352, so we appreciate all the support. So with that being said, everybody, enjoy yourself and make sure you stay safe.